Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're gonna be playing with brand spanking new things from the drugstore, and this time of year, it's usually just like new. We're gonna play with a bunch of drugstore, affordable stuff. I cannot wait because one of the palettes that I'm gonna be playing with is from e.l.f. and it has like this color right here. It kind of goes with my nails. That's like what I'm thinking. I'm being like matchy, but not like too matchy. So I'm trying to be a little more fashion. Let's just like get to it. The first thing I am gonna put on is it's not new, but I need to be concealed because we all know I'm not sleeping the greatest. I've been mentioning that. It's like this weird thing that happened. It's just this time of year, I don't know. Obviously, I'm also wearing foundation. I've primed. So let's move straight into setting the under eye area. Now this is from Pop. This is their Contour 101 and this is the matte version. Now the highlight in here really, again, it's matte. And what I like to do with something like that is take a small brush, grab a little bit of the powder and just do the initial set underneath my eyes and then go in with a loose powder. So that if you do pile on the loose powder, when you kick everything off, you're not also kicking off some of the concealer. It's just like this nice velvety layer that allows the loose powder to work better, in my opinion. That was nice, actually. It's very similar to the MAC one that I've been loving so much. From there, I want to bake with a little bit of Milani translucent powder. So I'm gonna go in with this. I've been holding my breath ever since the Sicily thing. I'm just like, ugh, makeup is danger. This one is dusty. Oh my gosh. This is not funny, actually. Okay, so part of my insomnia right now is I lay in, oh my God, I'm ruining my bake. Okay, wait. I lay in bed and I cannot sleep and my husband snores. He's gonna kill me for saying that. He's like, I don't snore. And I'm like, you sure do. You're not awake, I am. I think I snore too, but anyway. I lay in bed and I'm like, go to sleep. You only have, look at the clock, you have 5 hours, go to sleep. And then I'm just like, and I'm like just laying there awake for no reason at all, you know? Like I've stopped doing caffeine in the evenings, all of that. I'm like, you've got to pick a pocket or two. There is a castle on a cloud. Oh, it's the worst. How do you get songs out of your head? I'm gonna go into this guy right here. I don't think this is new, but it is from Maybelline and I could not find a freaking bronzer that was new. Man, the drugstore is just kind of like lacking. What is happening? Tell me, are you guys seeing the same amount or is it actually different? I think it's kind of different right now. The other thing that you might notice in some of my videos, I leave my bake on when I'm bronzing right now, and I kind of like that powder underneath my eyes to kind of dust everywhere over the face. I really like that powder actually. That's like such a killer powder from the drugstore. And the Pop Beauty, I remember trying a contour kit from theirs in the past that was like super chalky. This one's actually quite nice. Okay, so that being said, I'm gonna reach into the contour palette and I'm gonna take that middle shade that is called Blush, but really I feel like this is a contour shade. I'm gonna contour my nose with it. It was a little strong. I was watching the footage after I had filmed because sometimes with all these lights here, it is really difficult to see how everything really is looking for you guys. Sometimes gets a little out of control. So I was just like, ugh. I was like, they're right, dude. It was not a good nose contour day, but you guys just please know it's just makeup. Like it's okay. I washed it off at the end of the day and try to do better next time. And isn't that what any of us can do? You don't need to be perfect. I don't need to be perfect. Just have fun with it and move along and try to get better with the things that you want to improve on. We're going to highlight now and I'm going to go into this Glow to Go highlighter palette from Essence. This is new. I love it. I think it's super cute. I think the colors in here are really versatile and beautiful. You know, you have something here that you can highlight and mix around and cater to your skin tone, but you can take those lighter shades and use them as eyeshadow. You can still use those shimmery shades elsewhere. Same with me, like I can use these more bronzy shades on the lid. And I don't know, I like it. I think this is a nice palette. So I'm gonna grab a fan brush. And the other thing recently that I'm doing, I think I just kind of screwed it up. I kind of take my highlighter a little bit lower. I just noticed that I really like that look. for now. It's funny because I know that like in a couple years, I'll probably look back at this video and be like, what are you doing? Because I look back at like my old videos and I'm like, oh my God. Oh, whoa, this looks crazy. But it's just so funny, like what the trends are at the time that you are kind of influenced, you know? We need some blush. I'm gonna go into this e.l.f. palette right here. This is the Modern Metals. And we're gonna grab a fluffy, kind of more angled blush brush. And we're gonna go into this peachy shade right here. Lightly stamp it on the cheek and then kind of fluff it away. And yes, I know I'm going over my highlight. I'm okay with that. You make your own rules, you know? I really, really love this color. It is like this nice, like soft peachy shade. That is so beautiful. I really love that. I'm gonna quickly swatch the other shimmer shades in here for you guys. Obviously already wearing highlights, so I don't need more, but these feel so nice. Wow, yes. Okay, let's look at the other blushes in here really quickly. This is great. This is super, super nice. Obviously with blushes, you just want them to be able to blend out. And e.l.f. obviously always has really great pricing. So this is a winner. Okay, I have this from City Color and I have never tried any of their liquid lipsticks. All right, I'm gonna need a liner too, so let's just do it. I'm gonna take Spice and line my lips. I know it's not drugstore, I know. You know what's a great dupe for this? 666 from Wet n Wild. Let's go in. Ooh. I really, really love the color of this. I'm gonna have to see how the formula wears. It feels a little bit sticky and strange, but I'm gonna wait till it dries down completely to like fully judge the situation. And the lipstick I was super excited about took all of 2.2 seconds to dry down and make my lips look absolutely horrific, and I really don't like it. I like the color, but this is just like, ew, right? Ew, who wants that? No. We're gonna try out more e.l.f. Like, why not? We're here doing this video. So I'm gonna do the Modern Metals lip gloss. This is kind of like a lip topper. Just because honestly, my lips feel so dry with whatever this formula is, which like I really like City Color eyeshadows and their lipsticks, but this is just no. It's a no, no, no. I actually really like this. This is kind of fun, like kind of fun holiday thing. I'm gonna do my eyebrows first, and I have a little baggie of L'Oreal brow products. So this is called the Unbelievable Brow by L'Oreal. I don't like using this kind of a thing just on its own. I always use some kind of a pencil first. Okay, so I have my brows where I want them, and what this is gonna do is set them, fill them in. It's almost similar also to the Maybelline 24-hour brow that I put to the test for 24 hours. I really like these kind of products. I would just say make sure that you always use a brush when applying them. Don't ever go straight out the tube. Now we're finally gonna go in with a little Painterly paint pot. I'm just gonna stamp this all over the lid. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take a larger fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go straight into, you guessed it, mustard yellow, it's happening. So we're gonna go kind of heavy-handed and really pack this on the outer corner, through the crease to the inner corner. And now I'm just gonna take whatever's left over on the brush and really go to town smoking out the lower lash line. I'm gonna take a little bit of NARS concealer and just kind of stamp this over the center of the lid. You know what's interesting about this palette is, to me, not a lot of this works with each other. Like I need one like really bright, like bam kind of a color, and I'm not getting it from this. So I think what I want to do is actually go back into this guy right here, and I'm going to take this more golden portion of the highlight with my fingertip and just press this on top of where I just laid down that concealer. I'm gonna kind of just graze over that edge to make sure that everything looks nice and blended. I'm gonna kind of deepen up this outer edge right here with a little bit more of Saucy. You know, I do have to say this particular shade is blending really beautifully. It's just not as yellow as I had hoped for. Now that we've deviated from yellow, I'm gonna take this orange right here, and I'm actually gonna frame both sides of the brighter area. And I'm gonna go back over the middle portion again because it kind of got covered up. That's okay. I'm gonna take from Milani their new metallic lights, and I'm gonna take the shade number 1, and we're gonna do the inner corner with this guy, pop on a little bit of liner, a little lash, and that will be our eye look. I am gonna go back in once again to the Glow palette, grab that light shade, and just right in the inner corner. I'm not gonna pull it, but like right in that inner corner, I'm gonna stamp it right there. I like it, and I'm gonna graze the leftover just right up here. I think this is really, really pretty and pretty easy to do also. So I'm gonna now take one of the new Milani metallic liners, which are such a pain to open. Oh my goodness. So this is the new Milani metallic lights. This is the shade 5. This looks really, ooh yes, creamy. Okay, so I'm gonna line with this. I'm just gonna kind of take a pencil brush and just circular motions, just ever so slightly. I don't wanna buff it into a smoky situation. I just wanna soften it just a little bit. For a surprise element to this look, which you can totally skip this part if you're not into this type of a thing, but I am gonna pop this in the waterline just to kind of see if it will add a little oomph to everything that we have going. That sure did. Okay, so it is time for a little mascara, and I do not have a new mascara in front of me, so I'm just gonna go in with a little iconic over curl from Dior. But this is such a nice one. If you want your lashes to stay put and to stay curled, it's a good one. All right, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit concerned when we were like smashed up to the camera and the lighting was kind of weird. My settings were making the screen like really dark and I could not really see what was going on, to be honest. You didn't know that, but that's what was happening. And we have pulled the camera back. I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, oh. This is a look that I love. I love the hit of blue in the waterline, and I have to say the Milani new metallic pencils, pain in the butt to open, but really creamy and gorgeous and beautiful. I'll insert a swatch of all 4 of the other colors that I didn't use. I do want to say I really enjoy this, even though I'm complaining a little bit about the color setup in here. All in all, the quality in the Opposites Attract palette from e.l.f. is really, really, really nice. I was just kind of playing around with some more swatches, and I'll do them again for you right here, just like live swatch my arm. Look at how nice that is. I mean, it's just, these blend so beautifully. I also want to give a shout out to Flower Beauty. Hello. I mean, like the way that these dry down, it's so gorgeous, and they are stunning. The new ones from Milani, the metallic liquid eyeshadows. They came out with 5 shades. I'll insert a swatcheroo for you guys. Look how pretty this one is. Ooh, it's so nice. They did a Hypnotic Lights collection in the past, and that's actually what this is right here. And they still sell for the 5 shades online. I also super love the powder. The Pop Beauty contour palette was great. The City Color liquid lip, never again, no thank you. The blush palette from e.l.f., really super awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with this Milani Make It Last Matte Charcoal 16-Hour Wear Setting Spray, and I'll let you guys know how this goes in the future. Whew. She's ready to go. So this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed creating it.